as they face a pivotal Game 5 against the New York Knicks. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
What a series it's been. We're tied at 2-2, and here comes the all-important Game 5. 2K Sports presents the NBA playoffs. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And for New York, Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Kolek in at point guard. You look at the Knicks. Greg looking to assume command of this series. It's appeared to be pretty evenly matched, though, thus far.
But they're the higher seed, and this is when that comes into play. In essence, a 3-game series now with 2 of those at home. They gotta like their chances.
Pass to Love. Some nice passing by New York here. Towns for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
The defense must chase Karl Anthony Towns off that three-point line. This guy is such a great jump shooter.
Cunningham with it. Hart covering.
He pulls off the Houdini to take that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Here's Kolek. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Pass to Hart. 6 to shoot. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. And this is a team that, quite frankly, has been incredibly impressive so far in the postseason, with only 3 losses to date.
And to get to this stage of the playoffs and only have 3 losses is really incredible. But they can't get carried away knowing that. The job's not finished.
Now, here's Ivy. At the clock winding down, and that one is stuffed right through.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And so here is New York following the bucket by the Pistons. Towns down low. Fades away. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Towns has got 5 points so far.
This guy's more comfortable from that range than most 7-footers. Mr. Towns, such a sweet shooting big.
There's the screen. Cunningham drives in. Kolek grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Hart, no good. Pistons have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Ivy against Anunoby. Up and in on the layup.
And using that quickness to maneuver around the paint that time. What a play from Ivy.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom. Thibodeau We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean you have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Cunningham. Stewart finds Thompson. Stewart a screen. Shoots a three. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Towns up top. And stolen by Thompson. And here comes the break. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Absolutely locks down on the defensive end. Thompson creating offense now with that defense.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Right wing. Pass to Kolek. Now Towns. Off target from three-point range. Stewart a screen. Here's Thompson. And the rejection by Towns.
Tremendous work defensively from Towns. His teammates love to see him send that thing back.
Love the pass to Towns. Shakes him. And that's 2 points on the layup. Towns has got 7 points. Pistons lead by 3. Ivy with it. The kick out to Cunningham. Knocks down the 3-ball. He has 5.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Towns a screen on Cunningham. Here's Kolek. Detroit with the rebound. In the corner, Ivy with it. It's tipped. The shot, no good. Good D by Anunoby. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Kolek. Bounce pass from Anunoby. Wallace with it. Here's Kolek. Still scoreless. Shot clock at 6. And a missed layup. For Detroit, they've gone 6 or 10 from the field in this ballgame. Thompson in the corner. The kick out to Cunningham. The offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. Shoots a fader. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Guys, when you talk about Josh Hart, he is putting himself in the conversation for one of the best rebounding guards we've ever seen.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first one falls. And New York making a change here. Bagley's checked in. And Hart drops them both. Detroit leading by 4. Now Ivy. Here's the lob to the hoop.
And that's nice execution out of that two-man game as Ivy there dropping the dime.
Knicks have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Love finds Bagley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Asar Thompson.
And that's the thing about Bagley. Big, athletic, versatile, very hard to stop without fouling.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling Bagley.
Here's Cunningham. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Here's Golick. Good.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Detroit leading by 5. Stewart with the screen on Love. Ivy with it. Now guarded by Towns. Can't hit the corner 3. The Knicks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's Golick, covered by Cunningham. Fires the 3. Towns. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Now just a 3-point Detroit lead.
How about Karl Anthony Towns bullying his way to that second chance look? Nicely done.
The kick out to Cunningham. It's stolen by Bagley. It's Cunningham with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 11.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's Golick. Ivy defending. Golick, no good. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Golick. Fader on the way. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Here's the screen. Pass to Ivy. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing. And off the glass. That one's good.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Knicks trail by 6. Outside, Bagley. Here's Golick. New York moving it around. Now here's Towns. He's guarded closely.
Now that Towns is rolling, boy, you just deliver the ball on time and on target, he will do the rest.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Wagner's checked in for Stewart. Holland comes in for Thompson. Morris checked in for Jaden Ivey. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. Back to Sasser. Shot clock at 5. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Deep 2 from Wagner. That one off the back iron and out.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
Took him no time at all on that one. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Sasser with it to the left side wing. Pass to Holland. Sasser with it. Wagner outside. 4 on the shot clock. It's 3-pointers off the mark. New York trailing. Moore with the steal. There's 1:26 left to play in the first. Now, here's Wagner. Defense right on him. Just 5 to shoot. And Moore kicks to Holland. Wagner from long range. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Knicks making a change here. 1:07 left here in the opening quarter. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Out to the right wing. Sasser can't hit. New York's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Bagley. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off the 6.
Now Sasser, he has yet to score, drills the three-pointer. And the Pistons lead by 1.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now, here's Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Moore with the steal. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Pistons lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. We've got Mo Wagner. Marcus Sasser is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Holland. And it's Moore in at the 3 spot.
That's his first personal.
Pass to Bagley. And here's Cunningham. Pass to Sasser. Into the lane. Here's Holland. Sinks the triple. Holland's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Dadier. Scoreless thus far. That one drops for him. Bagley's got the game tied up here for New York.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling there.
Cunningham with it. Picked up by Bagley. He set the pick. Kicks it out to Wagner. And they will call over the back on the play.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Low block shot. It's deflected. Here's Holland. Takes it inside.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Anunoby outside. with the floater, and it's Wagner with the rebound. Detroit's gone 1 or 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Cunningham's shot is off.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the layup's good off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Sasser. Still yet to score. Oh, good with the triple.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Anunoby, good.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Cunningham passes to Wagner. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
Mo Wagner is a very capable shooter, and it doesn't matter what kind of situation it is. That time gets into his catch-and-shoot bag.
Good on the shot. He has 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Pass to Sasser from deep three-point territory. Bagley with the rebound. The Knicks with the lead. To the paint. And the dunk by Boucher.
He's got a nose for the basketball and a high level of activity around the rim. Go ahead and finish, Mr. Boucher.
And he drives in. Kicks it out to Wagner. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Sasser. 5 on the clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Holland, no good. The Knicks leading by 4. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Here's Sasser following the score by New York. The kick out to Cunningham. Good on the three-point shot. Cunningham's got 10 points.
And defense has to guard K in the corner. He will take and make that shot.
And that's a foul. Called on Ron Holland. That's his first foul. Davis is checked in for Anunoby. Then for the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Moore. And Ivy subbed in for Marcus Sasser. Pass to Dadier. Here's Boucher, guarded by Stewart. Pocket 6. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here's Ivy. Stewart is screen. And there's the drive. Oh, another 3 for Detroit.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
Knicks have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather. And maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Towns, who's checked in for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Davis. Hart kicks to Bagley. Here's Dadier. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense. That's just way too easy, guys.
Cunningham with it. 10 points for him.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Pass to Bagley. Here's Dadier, covered by Cunningham. The kick out to Towns. 5 to shoot. Here's Dodgier. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Stewart a screen. It's Thompson off the drive. And a wide open look for Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
To Bagley. From the stripe. Rebounded by the Pistons. Now Thompson. Still without a basket. Stewart is screen. Thompson finds Stewart. Towns comes with a double team. Cunningham passes to Thompson. Here's Ivy. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bagley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Dodgier. Over Cunningham. A nice shot by Dodgier. Dodgier's got his 2nd bucket of the night. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Can't stuff the alley-oop home. Outside, Bagley. New York needs to get off a shot. Hart, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Thompson. Pistons passing it around. Fades. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Smooth as silk, and given that height advantage, a relatively easy look.
Inside, here's Towns. He misses the mark. He's now 6 of 8. Pistons have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. There's a screen. Shoots from the high post. Rebounded by Hart. New York trailing. And a foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Anunoby outside. Right side Towns. Six to shoot. Back to Love. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. That one's in. His first shot this game.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Here's Kolek. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Now here's Thompson. Nothing on the board. And Thompson throws it down.
So fast of foot, on the run, Osir, tough to catch.
Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Hart. Thompson against Anunoby. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Stewart with the screen on Anunoby. In the corner, Ivy with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Ivy's got 5 points so far.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3-ball here in the second quarter.
On the wing, Anunoby. Ivy defending, and they pick up 2. Anunoby's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, he had him spinning. It looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
In the corner, Ivy with it. To the wing on the left. Here's Sasser. And another 3 for Detroit.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Love finds Towns. And here is Hart. The kick out to Anunoby. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 8.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
There's the pin. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. Now here's Towns. He's covered closely. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pistons ahead. They're up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Tips. Going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body position mistakes. You got to make sure we try to make them work for the points.
We'll see if you can be more effective in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan.
Hello, everybody. We're halfway through Game 5, and things are looking good for the Detroit Pistons.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
And a few times, even when they didn't have a good look, they made it look good.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, they've got a chance to retake a lead in the series, and a hometown crowd eager. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. Here's Kolek. Hart is out there with Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Kolek in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Towns. And he drops it in from the low post. Towns has got the first points to start out the third quarter for New York. Thompson against Anunoby. It's Thompson off the drive. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Love outside. Four on the clock. Pass to Kolek. Over Cunningham. Kolek, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And here's Thompson. There's a good screen. driving to the basket. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Hart. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Over Stewart. Detroit with the rebound. Stewart's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Right, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going. And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punch it home like that.
Pass to Hart, and Love has it in the corner. Now, here's Anunoby. Now, Detroit moving it up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Knicks trail by 10. Pass to Love. Here's Kolek. Towns the screen. Here's Kolek. And here is Hart. Over Stewart. New York, no good that time either.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
In the corner, Ivy with it. Stewart in the corner. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
That's to Cunningham. Stewart with the speed on Love. Cunningham drives in. Off target with his 3.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Here's Hart. To end the drought. Out of hand on it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Come on, everybody. Let's make some noise for your next Quaker Dance crew.
Hart the pass to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hart from the arc. That shot off the mark.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Out to Thompson. Hugging for Stewart. He gets it there. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Knicks trail by 12. Outside, Towns. New York moving it around. Love looking around. Count that one. Love's got his first 2 points of the night.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Detroit.
Stewart a screen. It's Cunningham with the drive. Stewart down low. To the right side. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Love outside. It's blocked. They recover it. Hart kicks to Love. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Love's got 5 points so far. Pistons leading by 7. Now, here's Ivy. He has 5. Out to Thompson. Stewart, a screen for Thompson. Out to the wing. Cunningham outside. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And the Pistons making a change here. Hollins checked in. Cunningham with it. He's got 15. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 17.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Now here's Love. He has 5. Outside, Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
They set the pick. Cunningham with it. Hart covering. Pass to Ivy. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Pistons lead by 10.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
It's Hart on the wing. Love outside. Stewart with the steal. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Holland. The Knicks pull it in. Love outside. Wasted no time on that one. Love's got 7 points for the quarter. Pistons leading by 8. Now Ivy, 5 points in the game. Lays it up off the glass.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so it's New York with it, following the bucket by the Pistons. Hart with a screen on Cunningham. Goes up with a stripe. Rebound, Detroit. Stewart's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Stewart a screen. 6 on the shot clock. From down in the low post, it goes. And it's a 12-point Piston lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And here's Cunningham. 17 points in the game. He lobs it up.
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that two-man set.
Here's Kolek. Pass to Hart. Left side, Towns. The jump hook. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Kolek. Now Anunoby. Here's Hart. 6 to shoot. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Ivy. Cunningham left side. Yep, that One goes. Cunningham's got the lead up to 12 now for Detroit.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Anunoby. 8 points for him. Pass to Hart. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Pistons.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
1:29 left in the third quarter of the game. A shot off that time. Here's Towns. An easy 2 points on the layup. Towns has got 19 points.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
So New York ends up going with the new group. Pistons leading by 10. We've got 1:13 left here in the third quarter. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. Pass to Boucher. And here's Bagley. New York moving the ball around. Here's Dadier. Pocket 6. And it's Buckner with the rebound. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. They set the pick. Pass to Holland. From downtown. Drills it from outside. He's got 27.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Releases. Here's Dadier. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Marcus Sasser is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then there's Wagner. Then there's Holland. And it's Moore in at the 3. Driving in, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus. Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Down low. Davis dishes to Bagley. Over Moore. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Bagley.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Sasser with it. Started by Davis. Sasser, the bounce pass.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Bagley. Takes the three. And they get it back. Shots good by Boucher.
Well, this is what Chris Boucher does. Loves to stretch the defense with his shooting ability.
Sasser with it. Kicks it out to Wagner. Pass to Holland. Back to Wagner. Here's the three. And he's good on the three ball.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Right at the free throw line. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Cunningham outside. It's rebounded by New York. Pass to Boucher. Outside, Bagley. No good from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Here's Davis, and with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Here's Sasser, started by Davis. Pass to Holland, shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. Knicks trail by 9. Rebound by the Pistons. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The Pistons have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. There's the pick. Here's Holland. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Now here's Davis. Rebounded by the Pistons. Wagner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Sasser. He's guarded by Davis. Now Sasser. Wagner has screen on Davis. Kicks it out to Wagner. And Dadier pulls it down. For New York, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And finished off by Bagley.
The great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
Now, here's Cunningham.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Boucher. Rebound, Detroit. Cunningham on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got 22.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Bagley with the ball. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And how about the strength on display there? Even when you whack Bagley, he's outstanding at fighting through it.
Both teams will make substitutions. And the free throw, no good. Pass to Ivy. They double him with love. It's deflected. Drives to the hoop. And that one's good. Cole. Detroit with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Stewart with the screen on Love. Pass to Holland. Up 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Kolek, covered by Cunningham. Anunoby passes to Towns. 6 to shoot. Sweet move. And the layup is good. He's got 21.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Now, here's Ivy.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. And a switcher also for Detroit. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. Ivy against Love. Stewart in the corner. Cranes the three-pointer. And the Pistons lead by 11.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's Kolek. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Towns.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Now, here's Hart. Towns sets the pick for Hart. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And here's Cunningham. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Cunningham's got 9 points now in just the second half. Love outside. Pass to Hart. Towns down low to end the run. Bucket is good. Towns has got 4 this quarter.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Number 73. At the line. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
It's stolen by Cunningham. Here's Thompson. Scores! What about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
Now, here's Anunoby. A crossover. Pass to Kolek. Back to Towns. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Towns has got 25 points.
Guys, that is what you call 2 physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
Ivy. And he banks in the layup. And the Pistons lead by 16.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
With a chance to take command in the series, he did everything. That is the kind of killer instinct you need in the playoffs. Knicks trail by 18. Pass to Hart. They set the screen. Here's Kolek. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Fade away. Detroit with the rebound. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Stewart with the screen on Anunoby. Thompson with the bucket.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Kolek. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Stewart with the screen on Love. Out to Thompson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Josh Hart. And the first one at the line is good. And so Thompson nails both of them. 1:33 left in the game.
And just a huge victory at an important time in this series, not to mention a tremendous motivational boost, if you will, for the Pistons.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this victory is going to put them 1 game away from securing their place in the NBA Finals.
Yeah, but you can't take your foot off the gas right now. I mean, they'll want to capitalize on the momentum they created here tonight and close this thing out in the next game. You do not want to mess around with the game 7.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
It's Hart on the wing. Trying to get something going. That one good for 2. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Sasser. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And the 3 ball is good.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And the first one drops.
At the line, 2 shots.
That one is no good. And Detroit has possession. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Sasser with it. Fires top of the key. Off target. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can breathe just a little bit easier, knowing they're just 1 win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them would have been huge.
Oh, just gigantic, you're right. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game.